KRIS 6 News at noon continues.
Hi everyone, welcome back and a very good Thursday afternoon to you. We saw some raindrops finally here in the city of Corpus Christi, and we've had these scattered thunder showers across the coastal bend the last couple of days, but it's nice to see them here in the city. But use caution out there on the wet roads. So let's take a look at our Nissan Automotive 6 WeatherBug off in Kingsville, upper 70s right now with all the extra cloud coverage. It's not quite as hot outside, and Kingsville's picked up 0.06 of an inch of rain, particularly out at Nissan Automotive. Our Aztec Chevrolet 6 WeatherBug over in Beeville showing the same thing, lots of cloud coverage and a little bit of some rainfall that's falling out there. Temperatures across the region, 78 right now at the noontime hour, upper 70s here in the city, lower 80s out in Port Aransas, out towards the Naval Air Station as well. Everyone seeing a light northeasterly wind, everyone below 10 miles an hour at this point. Officially out at the airport, though, almost 0.4 of an inch of rain. That's certainly going to help because we were going about half an inch above normal for this time of year, coming from 3 earlier in the months behind us. 4,400s out in Robstown, 500s off in Alice, and 1.79 inches out towards the Rockport area as we continue to see some scattered thunder showers across the coastal bend. Some of it on the locally heavy side, but here in the city and pushing off to the west around Cal Allen, things are a little bit more lighter out and about up towards Sinton and Odom as well. This is a one little storm cell, again, a little bit of a downpour out there just south of San Diego, south of Alice, moving closer to Benavides on this early afternoon, and there's still additional activity off in the Gulf of Mexico, stretching on up around Goliad and towards Beeville as well. So for this afternoon, we're going to look for an afternoon high of 89 degrees, east-southeasterly winds around 7 to 14 miles an hour. A big look at the picture right now all across the state. Once again, we continue to see all this rainfall across the area. And now that's actually a frontal boundary up in North Texas and extending all the way up into the Central Plains. There's what's left of Gordon, still bringing some heavy rainfall for those folks. But take a look at temperatures behind the actual boundary. We're looking at temperatures into the upper 60s to lower 70s at this point, with 80s out ahead of the frontal boundary, and high pressure still off into the southeastern half of the United States. So that leaves us vulnerable for the Gulf of Mexico. And as we go on through the next several days, we're still going to see these little upper level lows, these little disturbances moving through South Texas. So the rain chances are going to continue to stay with us, not only as we go into the weekend, but on into early next week as well. As we take a look at our future tracker here at home, again, going into this afternoon, we'll still look for the possibility of a few more thunder showers across the region. Again, some of it could be on the locally heavy side, but we'll start to dwindle down as we go throughout the afternoon. Tomorrow morning, they pick up again with some scattered thunder showers near the coastline, and then in the afternoon, they'll start to move inland once again up around George West and Beeville as well, and that'll continue not only until Friday evening. I think Friday night football is going to be okay, so that's some good news. As we go to take a quick look at our NEC Co-op Energy 7-day forecast, we'll look for 89 degrees this afternoon. We remain in that tropical air mass for us here in lower 90s throughout the remainder of the week and on into the weekend with isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms across the region.